good afternoon. I bring you greetings from the United States of America, and I'm delighted to be here with such a distinguished group of colleagues. I've been told that it's always very dangerous to get between your audience and lunch, so I'm going to be very brief. I'm going to put my remarks aside because I know it's very, very late. My name is Eduardo Padron. I'm the president of Miami-Dade College in Miami, Florida, USA. I'm also the former chair of the board of the American Council on Education, the American Association of Colleges and Universities, and the Business Higher Education Forum. And I mention that because I want to assure you that the concerns as well as the issues that have been discussed here today in this panel, but also overall in the conference, are exactly the same issues that we discuss in America today and that we struggle with. And that's a very good sign of how small the world has become. Those issues that you deal with are the same issues that we're dealing with. I was asked to talk about the whole issue of global competency and the importance of that. And let me start by saying that in the United States in the last 5 years, there have been many surveys of the CEOs of the major corporations. And among the top 3 skills that these CEOs say that are important for them in the people they hire, global competency is among the top 3. So it is something that we all realize that our institutions, we need to do something about it if we're going to really provide the students with the competencies that they need in order to be able to get the jobs that they aspire to get. So a little bit about Miami-Dade College. Miami-Dade College is the largest and most diverse institution of higher education in the United States, enrolling about 160,000 students every year. Very international in scope. We have students from 192 different countries and more than 90 languages that are spoken by the students. It's a very international institution. We have decided now for many years that making our institution a global institution, graduating students that are ready to be global citizens, is one of our major objectives. And doing so is a challenging and a difficult assignment. As you know, there are many ways in which you can really make your institution a global institution. And many of the panelists here have a lot of experience with different aspects of that. One of those is study abroad, where we encourage our students to go abroad and be exposed to the world. And there are different ways in which we do that. One of the ways we want to ensure that that experience is worth it is by making sure that we have measurable outcomes for those experiences. So the students just do not go abroad and have a vacation, but in fact, they have the opportunity to really learn and become really competent. So that's one. The other one is internationalizing the curriculum. And that requires the faculty participation, because the faculty are the essence of every university. And getting the faculty to understand that and really add an international dimension to every course. We have at Miami-Dade College over 300 different programs, and we have worked very hard to make sure that every program, every course in that program the curriculum has been internationalized. And the other one is making sure that your faculty is reflective of the world. So one of the things that we have tried throughout the years is to hire faculty from all over the world to be part of the faculty force. Right now, 41% of our faculty at the institution come from different countries. That, I think, has been a very important aspect of what we do. One of the things that I worry about, and I don't know if I hope my colleagues here have the same concern in terms of internationalization and giving the students global competency, is that not all the students have the opportunity to participate in such experiences. And it's very, very important that we do everything that we can to provide all the students, regardless of where they come from, the opportunity to have that experience and to get global competency. Many of the students have to work and support families. Many of them do not have, for different reasons, the ability to travel abroad. Many of them do not have the opportunity to participate in many of the things that we offer. And I think it's extremely important that they are provided with those opportunities. And how we do that is the challenge. One of the ways that we have tried to do that is by working with our government to try to get financial support for those students. The other way is working with corporations that more and more are more inclined to support students acquiring global competencies, so therefore they provide support, financial support for those students. Well, one of the things that we know is that universities have the opportunity to be the great equalizers in our society. In the United States today, for example, over 2/3, more than 60% of all the jobs that are created in our economy require post-secondary education. And what that means is that giving all students the opportunity to go to the university or any post-secondary institution and get the skills that they need is extremely important. Many of our institutions throughout the world today, including the United States, remain very elitist, as you well know. In other words, we choose the students that we want to work with, and we leave a lot of students without the opportunity to really get the kind of quality education and quality access, as was referred to in the panel before, that is required. As I said, we believe that building global citizens is one way in which we ensure that those students are going to have the opportunity for social and economic mobility. And when young people have that opportunity, our nations benefit. You know that we live in an age of innovation, and that's how nations compete today. And that cannot be accomplished unless we allow all citizens to have the opportunity, not just a group. Our hope is that our institutions, universities, will become dream factories, where students can come and really dream about all the things that they really want to achieve, and for us to provide the resources for them to do it. We firmly believe that talent, and I'm sure you do too, is universal. What is not universal is opportunity. And I believe that if we're serious about making sure those students have opportunities in the future, that we make every effort to provide them the kind of training that will turn them into global citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you so much for sharing your international